Welcome to Rays of Hope, where inspiration meets possibilities. Join us on this journey as we explore videos that illuminate the path to positivity and resilience. The strength in vulnerability. In our journey of understanding vulnerability, we uncover the profound strength that lies within embracing our true selves. Let's explore how vulnerability can lead to the cultivation of authentic connections and personal growth. Building authentic connections. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we open the door to genuine connections with others. Authenticity becomes the cornerstone of our relationships, as we bravely share our thoughts, feelings, and experiences without fear of judgment. By showing our vulnerabilities, we demonstrate courage and invite others to reciprocate, fostering bonds built on trust and mutual understanding. These connections, rooted in vulnerability, can withstand the tests of time and adversity, creating a support system that sustains us through life's challenges. Unveiling the power of vulnerability, a journey to authentic connections. What does it mean to be vulnerable? Vulnerability often conjures images of weakness, but in reality, it is a profound act of courage and authenticity. It is the willingness to expose our true selves, flaws and all, to others. Being vulnerable means embracing the discomfort of uncertainty and risking emotional exposure without guarantees. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we open the door to deeper connections and genuine relationships. It is through vulnerability that we cultivate empathy, compassion, and understanding both for ourselves and those around us. Vulnerability is not about oversharing or seeking pity. Rather, it is about showing up as our imperfect selves and owning our stories with courage. Understanding vulnerability. Vulnerability is often misunderstood as weakness, but in reality, it is a profound display of courage and strength. It involves being open and authentic, allowing oneself to be seen and heard, even in moments of uncertainty or discomfort. Defining vulnerability. At its core, vulnerability is about embracing our imperfections and being willing to show our true selves, both the light and the shadow. It means acknowledging our fears and insecurities without letting them define us. Vulnerability is the raw and unfiltered expression of our humanity, where we drop our masks and allow others to witness our genuine emotions and experiences. The importance of being vulnerable. Being vulnerable is essential for building genuine connections with others. When we open up about our struggles, we create space for empathy, compassion, and understanding to flourish. It is through vulnerability that we cultivate deeper relationships based on trust and authenticity. By embracing vulnerability, we invite others to do the same, fostering a sense of belonging and mutual support. In a world that often values perfection and strength, vulnerability is a radical act of self-acceptance and self-love. It is through our vulnerabilities that we find the courage to live wholeheartedly, embracing our flaws and imperfections as integral parts of our unique and beautiful selves. Embracing vulnerability. In a world that often values strength and resilience, embracing vulnerability can be a powerful act of courage and authenticity. It involves allowing yourself to be seen as you truly are, with all your imperfections and uncertainties. By opening up to vulnerability, you pave the way for deeper connections with others and with yourself. Let's explore how embracing vulnerability can lead to personal growth and empowerment. Overcoming fear of vulnerability. Many people fear vulnerability because it exposes them to the risk of rejection or judgment. It can feel uncomfortable to reveal our true selves, especially in a society that often equates vulnerability with weakness. However, it's essential to recognize that vulnerability is not a sign of weakness but rather a manifestation of strength. To overcome the fear of vulnerability, start by acknowledging and accepting your emotions and experiences. Practice self-compassion and remind yourself that it's okay to be imperfect. Surround yourself with supportive and understanding individuals who encourage you to express your thoughts and feelings without fear of being criticized. Benefits of embracing vulnerability. Embracing vulnerability can bring a multitude of benefits to your life. It allows you to cultivate genuine and meaningful relationships built on trust and emotional intimacy. When you are open and authentic with others, they are more likely to reciprocate and share their vulnerabilities with you. Furthermore, embracing vulnerability fosters personal growth and resilience. By stepping outside your comfort zone and facing your fears, you develop a greater sense of self-awareness and self-acceptance. You learn to confront challenges with courage and grace, knowing that vulnerability is not a weakness but a source of strength. Embracing vulnerability is a transformative journey that requires courage and self-compassion. By letting down your guard and embracing your imperfections, you open yourself up to a world of connection, growth, and empowerment. Dare to be vulnerable, for it is in our moments of authenticity that we truly shine. Signs of vulnerability. Being vulnerable is a fundamental aspect of our human experience, but recognizing signs that indicate vulnerability within ourselves can be powerful in fostering self-awareness and emotional growth. Let's explore some common signs that may indicate a person is embracing vulnerability in their life. Emotional expressiveness is a key sign of vulnerability. When someone is open about their feelings and emotions, expressing them authentically without fear of judgment or rejection, it signifies a willingness to be vulnerable. This can involve expressing joy, sadness, fear, or anger openly and honestly, allowing others to see their true emotions. It takes courage to be emotionally expressive and show one's true feelings to the world. Openness to receiving support. Another indicator of vulnerability is the willingness to seek and accept support from others. Being open to receiving help, guidance, or comfort from friends, family, or professionals demonstrates a level of vulnerability that acknowledges one's limitations and embraces the interconnectedness of human relationships. It requires humility and trust to accept support from others and acknowledge that no one is self-sufficient. Accepting imperfections. Embracing vulnerability also means accepting and embracing one's imperfections and flaws. When someone can acknowledge their mistakes, weaknesses, and insecurities without shame or self-criticism, it shows a level of self-compassion and authenticity. Accepting imperfections is a powerful sign of vulnerability because it requires letting go of the need for perfection and embracing the messy, imperfect aspects of being human. Ability to trust. Trusting others and oneself is a significant sign of vulnerability. Building trust involves taking emotional risks, believing in the reliability and honesty of others, and opening oneself up to the possibility of being hurt or disappointed. Trusting in relationships, whether platonic or romantic, requires vulnerability as it involves emotional investment and a willingness to be open and transparent with others. It is a courageous act that can lead to deeper, more meaningful connections with others. By recognizing these signs of vulnerability within ourselves and others, we can deepen our understanding of what it means to be truly open, authentic, and connected in our relationships and personal growth journeys. Embracing vulnerability as a strength rather than a weakness can lead to greater resilience, self-compassion, and emotional intimacy in our lives. As we conclude the first part of our two-part series on unveiling the power of vulnerability, we hope you found this information enlightening. Stay tuned for Part 2, where we'll continue the discussion and explore more advanced techniques for embracing vulnerability and fostering authentic connections. Thank you for joining us on this uplifting journey with Rays of Hope. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe to stay tuned for more videos that spark hope and empowerment. Thank you for watching.